So here is the next part.
What do you mean
Yeah.
what do you mean by human qualities?
Let me.
Having a son, essentially, because then you're creating like another person with divinity, and like sharing divinity with someone else limits you because you can't have two fully infinite powers because it's a mathematical contradiction.
But that wouldn't necessarily be two infinite powers. It would be like it'll be one, just with two persons that share that infinite power.
Here is God logic was imply the Trinity concept. I see, but brother, you're wrong.
So if I'm going with you though, let me grant you that what you're saying, that he couldn't do this because it would mean that his power is limited, and that's kind of an internal contradiction if there's another person who has some infinite type of power.
So sorry, my
No, this is you understanding logic. God logic. Yeah, where you get cut. Shaitan is twisting your mind. He's not afraid, or he is not having a son, or he cannot. He told you, Kul Allahu Ahad. Allah is one, not two in one, not three in one, not coffee, not 100 in one. He had 100 attributes, but not 99 names, but not 99 personality in one. He is one. Allahu Samad, self-sufficient. Please, this is the core. This is the one of the surah that every Muslim knows, because Allah is Samad. He's self-sufficient. He don't depend. He don't need anything. He don't need anything, and like fear, bro. Shaitan creates fear. He is Allah. He's higher than Shaitan. He's higher than Iblis. He created Iblis. He is Al-Samad, self-sufficient, independent. He don't need you. You, on the other hand, needs him every single moment, every single second in your life. And if you don't live without him, you live in hellfire. Brother couldn't explain him this way. That's why I'm explaining you.
Volume for a second. Can you just repeat that sentence? Sorry.
Yeah. So I was saying let's if I'm going with you that it would basically be an internal contradiction to Allah to be able to have a son, which would mean that like it's the son is another source of infinite power other than Allah. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, essentially.
Here, both of them are wrong. Muslim brother, astaghfirullah, here where I want to enlighten you. Allah doesn't create something. Allah is not kind of afraid to make a contradiction if you will create something like him. He is not that he can't. He don't need. First, in order to create something, you should have a purpose, a need. He don't need love. He don't need. He's not bored. He's not. Allah is self-sufficient. Al-Samad. Allah, he need to understand that, and don't. Shaitan comes and that means that he died. That means he's not powerful, bro. Why he need just to show you? God logic, what's wrong?
Because it's like dividing up God.
Okay. All right. So I want to show you a verse.
But God also explains the idea, and it's not limiting him. He's saying he's so high and he's so self-sufficient that he literally is impossible to be anything like him, other than him. But because we are thinking we are Homo sapiens, the one who think, and we have attributed to the monkeys the most stupid idea. However, we have the idea of a monkey. That's why Allah showed us that you understand like 1 plus 1 is 2.
Just to get your thoughts on it, okay? It's chapter 39, verse 4.
39 verse 4.
It's getting interesting.
Want to strengthen your math and computer science skills? Try Brilliant. It's an effective and fun way to learn, built for the way your mind actually works. Every lesson is visual and interactive, so concepts...
Sorry.
Okay. Sorry. Just give me a second.
Yep, take your time, man. Ain't no rush here. While he's getting that, guys, make sure everybody hits the like button. We got 3,000 people watching on YouTube, 381 watching on TikTok right now. So everybody, make sure you smash the like button. Let's get up to 3,000 likes.
Okay, yeah.
I wish I get 3,000 likes,
Yeah,
3,000 views.
come on.
You there? All right.
Inshallah.
So go ahead. What does it say?
Had it been God's will to have offspring, he would have chosen whatever he willed of his creation. Glory be to him. He is God, the one, the supreme.
So this says that Allah could have a son if he wanted to, right?
Could I add something real quick?
Sure.
So, son,
No, bro. Allah is not saying that he could have a son, but because he's saying that to you to understand that Allah is so high, he don't need, there is nothing like him. And you know what is a son. You need to understand what is a physical, biological son. When two things get together, you get a new soul, a new creation. That is son. So Allah is saying you, He is one. He is Allahu Kul Allahu Ahad. There is nothing in the entire creation, anything like Him. And you know how son your children are brought. Woman, man, and get a child. This is your understanding. You understand the process. You know the process. Allah is saying that He is one and nothing. He is giving life. And whatever He gives life is not His son, it's His creation. And He don't need a son. That's why, like, there is nothing like Him, and He don't need a son. Why you still want Him to have a son? Adam alayhi salam, he was his kun, the word of Allah. He is the creation of Allah, like Isa alayhi salam, Jesus. Prophet Muhammad said that Allah is saying in Quran, because the similarity of Jesus is same as Adam alayhi salam. It was the kun. All the rest we've been through mother, father, through this, but Jesus was like Adam, was kun. That doesn't make Jesus son of God. He was the creation straight from Allah word, kun. Like Adam, alayhi salam, kun. But we was in the loin of the Adam. So we are all word of Allah. This is a lot of people Muslims especially, they don't understand. We are the word of Allah, like Adam alayhi salam.
son, I feel like it could be used ambiguously. It doesn't have to mean biologically through begetting. And you would agree that, like, for example, in the Bible, it calls many people, including like Solomon and Adam, the sons of God.
Allah is saying this one hypothetically that you understand, because if you are an intelligent person, you will understand. If you will use your logic correctly.
But it doesn't mean it within a literal biological sense or like begetting sense like Jesus.
Okay, let's see you in another video.